Well, I'm going to medicate now because what I'm going to talk about, I don't want to get too angry about it, but I want to talk about how the Democrats are rubbing salt into the wounds of America. And hold on a minute. There we go. And I don't want to hear any crap about what am I doing hitting my vape pen. I have emphysema or whatever freaking hell it is I have. Because believe it or not, my ox meter says that when I'm medicated, my breathing's better than just as good as if I hit a thing about Buterol or something like that. So anyway, you see what's going on here? The inauguration's coming up. They're trying to impeach Trump a second time. The only reason they're trying to impeach Trump a second time is to rub salt in the wound of America. Because we all know that we have all taken a wrong turn if you're thinking about Biden as your president. The man can't find himself out of a well-lit room. Everybody knows it. Nobody says anything about it. There are not going to be, I believe, as many really pro-Trump people as you would think there. What there's going to be there is a lot of Antifa, a lot of Black Lives Matter. They're going to cause trouble, and they're going to blame it on Trump. That's what they're going to do. These bastards can't even wait 5 or 6 more days, and he will be gone. No, that's the reason they're doing this. See, they want to impeach him to enrage the good people in this country in hopes that something terrible will happen. Well, I don't think something terrible is going to happen anyway, because they don't even seem to understand either that Black Lives Matter and Antifa, they don't like them either. They don't like anybody. They're thugs and killers, and morons that have no, what the hell is that? A fly. We've had this fly in here for about a month. Yeah, we just give him credit for being, he don't bother nothing. Don't even go on our food. But anyway, he's got more guts than most Democrats have because he's been hanging around with us humans for quite a while. And thank God it must be a male because it ain't laying no eggs. But anyway, like I said, Pelosi is the evil witch of the Democratic Party. She is just so power mad and so power hungry that she would do anything to keep her power. Same with Schumer. And probably the same with old Mitch, too, because all of these people should not be in our government anymore. The world moves too fast. Everything happens too fast. And when you're my age or their age, some of them are even older than me, you can't really keep up with it like you used to. Let's face it. Now, I used to be a Democrat. My whole family was Democrats. I started listening to Irv Homer with my mom like 35 or 40 years ago when he was on in Philadelphia on talk radio. And then when he went, I listened to Glenn Beck. And guess what? After a while, I began to think, these people are right. There's something really, really wrong going on here. Because the Democrats, they do not like American people, and they don't like America. I don't know why. They seem to like the division, because the division, and I'll tell you why, because the division allows them to manipulate certain parts of our population. Now, I've said many times, I put up the Communist Manifesto many times, and I've read it. I remember even seeing it on television, seeing Khrushchev, bang, we won't have to fire a shot to take over your country, and everybody just laughed. No. Well, guess what, folks? They did it. They took over the colleges, and started to indoctrinate our kids to hate America, not like that we're a bad country. They took over the news. You can't tell me the CNN and MSNBC and all of these clowns, they don't tell you the truth. They wouldn't tell you the truth if their lives depended on it. I watch them sometimes. Where are they getting this bullshit at? This is all bullshit. That's all it is. Now, I want to talk about Trump. I've been paying attention for quite a while now. When I was young, I didn't. Young people really don't pay attention. They just take whatever's fed to them. But as you get older, you begin to pay attention to what's going on, because everything these people do affects your life. You and your life they affect. So, it behooves you to pay attention to what's happening. And you can see how the colleges have indoctrinated these people that are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to go to these colleges to become indoctrinated into socialism and communism. It's obvious. You see the way they are. And they think that they can just help everyone in the world. You can't. Communism doesn't work. It's never worked once in all of history. There's never been a communist place. And don't tell me the Netherlands and all that crap, because they're not communists. They're not communists. They're capitalist countries because they make money. Chocolate, dope. They make a lot of money. So they're not communist countries. They're capitalist countries. Now, when the wall fell down, everybody was happy and went, "Oh boy, we're not going to have a problem with Russia anymore." Well, we never did have a problem with Russia, because I'll tell you why. Because neither the United States nor Russia nor any other civilized country wants to have an atomic war. They just don't want to have it, because it'll destroy everything for everybody, even then. So why would they want that? Now, the difference is with Iran, China, they don't give a shit. The Iranian people and Muslims in general are very patient, very, very patient. They will wait years before they strike to get even with you or whatever. And China, the only reason China gave us the flu. Let's face it, they sent that here. When you send 3,000 airplanes full of Chinese people from going anywhere in China and send them to the United States, guess what? They're poisonous. They poisoned us with this. And it's been going on now. Look how long it's been going on. It's the strangest, weirdest virus you ever saw in your life. And it keeps changing. It keeps changing all the time. Trump knew that. And he shut it down right away. He shut down. The instant that we found out this was going to be a pandemic, he shut down all traffic from China. Because he knew what was going on. And since then, it's just been, it's just, and the Democrats, what did they do when he shut down all the people coming from China? See one of my nice paintings back there? I painted that. It's acrylic, original. Woo. Anyway, you think that just was bat shit when some guy sandwich sitting in a restaurant in China somewhere? No, it was not. They sent that here, and they should pay for it. Not the Chinese people, because I feel bad for them, because they're living under the thumb of this bastard Z, or whatever the hell his name is. Trump is a wonderful president. He's the best president I've ever seen in all of my life. I'm 77. I'll be 78 in October. He is the best president I've ever seen. He actually did what he said he was going to do. Promises made, promises kept. Doesn't that mean anything to you people? He actually did things. He negotiated with North Korea. Who would have the balls to do that? President Trump would. He called out the swamp. Who would have the balls to do that with? President Trump. And now we're going to have a leader who has no balls, and who's going to end up dead or whatever, because Kamala Harris is going to want to be president. And she's going to get rid of him somehow. I don't know how, but she's going to get rid of him. And he don't know what he's doing anyway. So, he's like an ass puppet to them, because he's just going to do whatever they want him to do, which is not good for you. and me, because we're going to suffer. Now, they're already plotting against Trumpsters. They're going to punish us somehow. I don't know how. They've kicked everybody off the media, social media. I've been getting shadow banned and censored, and you can't say this, you can't say that, it's against our rules, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, it's against your rules, so fuck you. I'm not going to stay there anymore. So I'm going to go to I can't go to Parler because they got rid of them. I'm going to have to go to Gab or Instagram or something. I don't know. I have to look into it. I don't know about a lot of these things. I know Facebook and YouTube, But anyway, please. And as far as Trump causing the riot last week, that's such a load of crap. I can't believe it. The last words out of his mouth before he told those people to go up to the Capitol building was be peaceful. That was the last words out of his mouth. Now, if that's not being peaceful, I don't know what is. He didn't say, go storm the Capitol. We've got to take care of this. No. He said, go down there. We're going to march down there, show them that we ain't happy, and be peaceful. And you know what? Most of those people that went into the Capitol, there was something fishy going on there because at first the police let them in, and then the Capitol Police came and they killed a girl. It's like, and yet none of this shit happened when they were burning down all the cities in America, in Portland, Seattle, all over, California, New York. These places are done. New York City will never come back from this. Never. Until they get a decent mayor in there. De Blasio's an ass clown. So is Cuomo. He was on every day. Holy crap. Every day he was on. He got an Emmy, for God's sakes. An Emmy for acting, because that's all he was doing. He was busy killing old people in nursing homes. That's what he was doing. He killed thousands of people. And nobody will ever hold him accountable. Which is another thing that I find so extremely irritating and corrupt. Hillary Clinton. Why isn't she in jail? Why aren't any of these people in jail? These people have committed crimes against us, American people. The people that pay their salaries, the people that voted for them and voted them in and did things for them. They cheated us. And they lied to us. And they told us a bunch of bullshit. You're not safe in this country now. Nobody could say you're safe here. You may think you're safe, but you're not, because they want to defund the police. Yet they're going to have all these police. Oh, we're going to have all these people here for the inauguration. 15,000 troops, the police, blah, 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 blah. Well, please, I don't know. But anyway, on a cheery note, I think I'm really concerned about what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks because they're rubbing the salt in the wound, and they're hoping that things will go south. But hey, if you're a real Trump supporter, be peaceful. Just be like Martin Luther King and all the other people who have fought for people's rights, who did it peacefully. Gandhi. Be peaceful. Sit there. Just let them know that you ain't happy. And then when the time, you see, you have the power. When the votes come, when it comes time to vote again, you vote them out. Every last one of them. Every last, and I don't care if they're a Republican or a Democrat. Republicans are no better than the Democrats. They are slime. Any politician is slime. Because they don't really give a shit about you or me or anything, or the country. They really don't care anymore. There's a few, but I hate to paint them with a broad brush, but most of them, and we can really see who they are now, are just evil slime people who don't really care about America. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say today. But I'll be back, because every day I wake up, I look at the news, and guess what? It just gets me going, because I just can't stand it. I can't stand it anymore. I'm too old to do anything about it. This is what I can do. This is all I can do. And don't forget, please, like and subscribe if you to my channel. You want it, you got it, video. I'm Harry Duesenberg, and I'll be telling some more stories here. I got a lot of stories to tell. I've had a very interesting life, and I got some whoppers. So, okay, so tune in again, and be safe, be careful. God bless you. God bless Donald Trump, and God bless America. I'm signing off now. Peace.
Oh, good, you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.